Here's how property taxes work in Connecticut. A local assessor appraises your house, and property taxes are assessed based on 70% of that assessed value. Then the mill rate comes in. Every municipality sets their own, but it's generally between 20 and 40, but it can be higher. In Waterbury, it's 58. Divide the assessed value of your house by 1,000. Multiply it by your mill rate, and there you go. That's how much you pay in property taxes. If that sounds confusing, well, that's kind of the idea. The more complex property taxes are, the fewer people understand them. And the fewer people that understand them, the fewer people complain about how high they are. But many Connecticut homeowners, particularly those less fortunate, are getting a raw deal. A groundbreaking new report looked at property assessments across the state and found towns and cities may be overtaxing low-value homes. Remember, the assessment is how much the government says your property is worth, so it plays a huge part in your actual property tax bill. The accuracy of assessments varies wildly depending on the property value. Medium value properties were fairly accurate. They were only being overassessed by about 2%. Low-value properties, however, were being overassessed at an astonishing rate, about 36% on average, and high-value properties were actually being underassessed by 2%. Waterbury, a low-income area, is one of the most overassessed parts of the state, up to 40% over market value. Their high mill rate and high assessment means this homeowner pays $2,400 more in property taxes each year than she should have to. Cheshire, just 10 miles away, has some of the most accurate assessments in the state, plus a lower mill rate. A Cheshire homeowner could have a house worth $278,000 and pay the same in property taxes as a homeowner in Waterbury with a $150,000 home. Clearly something is broken, but what can be done about it? Politicians and local government leaders need to right-size government spending to what their constituents can afford to pay. In many cases, though, their hands are tied due to fixed costs and mandates handed down from lawmakers in the State House in Hartford. Lawmakers need to immediately consider reforms in these key areas so local government officials can cut costs, and local governments should no longer slap mountainous property tax bills on those who can least afford it. Learn more at yankeeinstitute.org.